This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Clemson Tigers against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joined us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game, he understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards, but now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded, the defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Coverage team fly. The field, not much gained on that return. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. First look at this offense in a very unique situation. A playoff game, but a rematch of a regular season rivalry game, Joel. Interesting to see how they react. What do they learn the first time they play?
It's a great point, Chris. The adjustments, we'll see how that plays out, in particular early in the game. But as a player, I can tell you this. There would be nothing that I would want more than to send my rival home for the year. What an opportunity for these two teams.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. A 5-yard gain is a win on first down and sets up now 2nd and 5. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Bailey. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnovers a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joe? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing defense that takes the ball away so early?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. You have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
That's caught. It's Fox. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. An obvious face mask penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Design quarterback run. That play will move the sticks, set them up 1st down at the 42.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a 1st down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions. These teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. Now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. Just an enormous play to build this lead. When you can get a defensive touchdown, Joe, in a game like this, your chances of winning just go way up.
And, Chris, the challenge for this quarterback is to regroup as quickly as you possibly can, and you've got to answer the bell, and you're going to be right back on the field. How short is that memory, and how quickly do they go back to the passing game? A decision for the coach, and certainly we're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
It's a shotgun run call. Past the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a...
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Running back grabs it on a screen. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance, and went to a touchdown. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on 1st down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down after that running play. is a design quarterback keeper, fighting him off. And the Gamecocks keep the football on the move. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
With the catch, it's Hawkins. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
An inside deals now from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. They are executing exactly what they wanted to, which was control the game on the ground, and they're doing that right down the middle. This offensive line is winning, and I got to tell you, that coaching staff's got to be thrilled with the way they're running it right now.
The Gamecocks line up with a first and goal. The shotgun running play call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Coming after him. Oh, they can't bring him down. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. It's a quick grab.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for 2nd and short.
And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
He keeps it on the design run. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaking into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, South Carolina. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Offense in hurry-up mode. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
This is a great job defensively on 2 fronts. One, the coverage down the field. There's nowhere to really throw this football, but also the pass rush was forcing the quarterback to stay in the pocket. Man, I thought he was inside of the pocket as he threw that ball away. I thought there should have been a flag, Chris.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's got some space. Look out. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though.
This is exactly what's so impressive on film preparing for this team, is to see the quarterback's speed. Look at his athleticism and explosiveness once he gets to the second level. You can tell that he is so comfortable running the football. This is a huge gain, an explosive run, and this isn't even a designed quarterback run. I tell you what, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Bailey. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the South Carolina head coach coming out of the locker room. He delivered a passionate, urgent message to his team at the half. Yes, they have started started strong. Tons of momentum coming off that bye week, but it's not enough. They have got to sustain that here to start the third quarter and finish strong. He told them, finish the way we started. We need to land a knockout punch. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. It's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
With the catch, it's Henderson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
That's a good find by this quarterback. Move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And there's the handoff. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They'll bring him down, but the wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid gain, really an explosive play on the outside.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Tuggle. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Here comes a handoff. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
Sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap.
Short yardage conversion opportunities. They've been so good at this, and here they're able to convert again, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal. This offense continues to be aggressive. They will continue to be so moving on. It's likely 4 downs to score from here.
And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Powers into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Here's the handoff. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
QB to the tight end for a completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. It's tough against a defense like this. To the air, it's Bailey. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
Looking to throw yet again. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the ground, it's Henderson. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Chris, you're supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. none of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Ball handed off. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away, what would be an impressive CFP statement. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back's got it again. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Trying to run, it's Payne. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clearly in rhythm, no matter what they're trying to do. Pass the football, run the football. They're doing it well. And now another first down. The line is doing a great job. The quarterback is seeing the field. This is such a good drive right now, and you just got to put it in the end zone.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense continues to shred the defense, what they've been doing all season long, Joel. This is a confident group, and they're executing perfectly.
And, Chris, the big question coming into this matchup was how would this offense react to the long layoff? Well, they have been ready. You can tell that they have prepared so well. They have come out here firing on all cylinders, and that is a rarity in today's college football world.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Get this drive going. Let's hear it from Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Gamecocks sideline, their running back is making a little bit of history, and his teammates are very aware. That last touchdown, rushing touchdown, put him at the top of school history for this season. Guys are fired up, making sure he gets the game ball right there. He's trying to get his helmet back on and get ready to run back out there and make even more history here today. But guys are very aware that he's doing something special out on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help for these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
Working clock with the ground game. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. Same tailback, another carry. He's got the 40. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. 1st down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. They bring him down after a short gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets up now 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Oh, he's got open space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. Another score as this offense continues to execute at a really high level. Well, they were expected to win this game, but coming off the layoff, Joel, we wonder, were they capable of this kind of execution? They've answered that question.
They've answered it emphatically. And, Chris, this is always the talking point. It's about the rust of the layoff. This is the conversation now surrounding this new playoff format, the expanded playoff format. How well will the higher seeds handle the break? This group has handled it incredibly well. The execution has been off the charts, and here a nice, comfortable lead after that touchdown. This group has handled it so well.
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Tigers sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And that play could end the season for this offense, for the defense. What an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
To throw, it's Sellers. Pass complete on the crosser. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Had to manage that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty, looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more. That was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out and they will show some rust, and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today, and it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Clatton and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.